Today, we're gonna talk about mint oil. I get a lot of gas, a lot of bloatage from my IBS, and it causes a lot of issues. It could go on. Anyway, it's all burping, and I find that mint oil is one of the best things for that kind of bloat, for that kind of burpage-based bloat. Let me know if you have similar experiences. So this is the mint oil that I'm using, peppermint oil from Vivadoria. This is food grade mint oil. I know that there are folks out there that have used the stuff for aromatherapy, for misters, like this brand here. This is not mint oil, but this is the kind of essential oil that you'd put in a diffuser. And I know that there are folks that use mint oil that is intended for diffusers, and they ingest it because it might be the same thing. I'm not sure. I keep buying these guys through Amazon, and they're like $30 or something like that, maybe even 35. But this stuff, this bottle will last me for months, and I'm fine with that. And I take it every day, so it's like it lasts a long time. You get the large bottle, 118 milliliters. Don't get it at Amazon. Get it someplace else. I don't care. If you can find it, get it. VitaHealth is a local store where I'm from that sells similar things, but when I went there, they couldn't get it for me. Anyway, VitaHealth is where I get these here empty pill capsules. These are the little ones. You can tell because it's the number ones. And this is the the larger ones, the O's, because it's oh so big. The zero. I like getting the gelatin capsules. You can get vegetarian ones if you like. I find that I like working with the gelatin better. So this here is a little one, a number one. And if I pop this guy open, this one has gotten a tiny bit of moisture on it and doesn't want to open. I might have to chuck this one out. That's fine, because I'm buying them at like, oh, no, I got it open. Anyway, all right, so when I read up on food, ingesting mint oil for digestion issues, for IBS specifically, the dosage recommendation was some number of milliliters or drops that I can't remember. But what I did figure out is that the one size empty capsule, if you fill it up about halfway, just slightly less, that is the recommended dose. That's the same amount. So I suppose I could calculate that just by looking at the bag here. It says the number ones. Oh no, it doesn't say how much it holds. Okay. Anyway, that's my about half full mint oil. Now, I'm going to just show you something that's going to become important in just a moment, but did I tell you about this drip dropper yet? Oh yeah, sorry. My mint oil comes in this bottle, and I transfer it into a bottle that had a slightly smaller neck. You can see the homemade label on there. There's a slightly smaller bottle, and then the opening is smaller, and it had a dripper that I actually took from a different, smaller bottle for essential oils, aromatherapy stuff, a dropper. I washed it really well, stuck it in there, and I just pull it off, and refill this bottle whenever I run out of mint oil. This way, I can do what I just showed you there, where I drip it in, and it makes it really easy to transfer it. I don't need to use like a syringe or something. I love it. It's so easy. But you can tell on the one side, there's like a little drop on the outside. And like I can taste this, and it'll be pure mint oil. Yeah, very strong, very strong. And I will go ahead and pop this cap on. And if I'm making this at home and I don't want to carry it with me, and I just need some mint oil, well, when I make it, I will just swallow this and I will notice the effects in a matter of minutes, as in like I'll taste the mint oil vapor coming up. Mint vapor, so good. Oh, so soothing. I took one before this video and I feel like it's pretty good. Anyway, no, it doesn't make me high. Why would it? Anyway, if I want to carry this with me though, I found that there's that little bit of oil residue on it, even though putting the cap on there, even though I would try to wipe it afterward with some tissue and clean it first, no matter what I do, I found that there'd be oily residue in whatever I stored this in. So the little pill pack I'd carry with me with my pills for the day, it would get all oily inside of the compartment that had the mint oil pills, and it gets messy after a while. So, okay, now, here's the cool thing. You get a 0 size with the little 1 size. Take the 0 size cap. Where does it show best? There's nice contrast on the black covers. Anyway, that slides right inside of the 0. The 1 slides inside the 0. It works really well. It's super easy. Pop that cover on there. Pinch it together. Boom! This never leaves an oil residue now. I love it. I love it. When I take the double capsule one, I definitely notice the delayed release. So this is now a homemade delayed release pill. I notice that I don't notice the mint oil vapor coming up. Not very much, if at all. It's almost like it'll take another 20 minutes, something like that, maybe more. Well, yeah, probably at least 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour before this finally breaks open. I still feel the effects of it. I find that not only do I burp mint vapor, but the burps calm down. It kind of goes away. It's almost like the bloat finds a way to just kind of calms all it down. It somehow does something with the gas. I don't know. It could be largely psychological, but then again, with IBS, what isn't? I know that I certainly feel soothed by mint in general. I used to drink mint tea when I would be sick and staying home from school, days on end at home, way back in the day. So there's certainly a psychological association there that makes it soothing for me. But it's recommended by lots of folks as something helpful. I remember when I first started taking mint oil for my IBS, and I didn't understand what it was supposed to do, and so I just stopped buying it because buying capsules, pre-filled capsules, was just way too expensive. And then when I got back into it and started making my own capsules, I found that it wasn't really helpful before eating. It wasn't really helpful when I had cramps, when it was just straight pain and I'm like exhausted and stuff like that. It helps with bloating. It's like the only thing I find that really helps with bloating. If I feel bloated before I'm going to eat, then I will forestall taking a mint oil pill, and I find that eating at like a normal time, like I'm not eating constantly or something. I eat in 3-hour increments. Then I'll wait till I eat, and then I find that the eating actually calms the bloating down, at least for a little bit, because it's after eating that it often flares up more. In which case, I will take a mint oil pill after eating, after meal mint. If I can already feel it kind of coming, something happening there that I know my body well enough that I can feel like I'm going to start getting bloated after eating, I'll just go ahead and pop that thing in there, and it lessens the severity for sure. There are actually a lot of times where I know that I feel worse symptoms after I go to the bathroom. Habit number 2. My symptoms will almost always get worse immediately afterward. And so if I feel like I'm gonna need to be going to the bathroom for that, I will go ahead and pop a mint oil in before I even go to the bathroom, and just to try to head things off, and I find it helps. I find it reduces the bloating. That's it. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope I went over the methods of what I'm doing, how to get the oil, how to put it in a dropper. If you want to use stuff that's sold for aromatherapy stuff, I'm not gonna tell you not to. I'm not gonna tell you to do it. I don't care. I don't care where you get your stuff sourced from. I'm not sponsored. I think I should end this video.